Hello, welcome to this mystery reading. My name is Molly. I am the Quantum Leap Queen. These readings are as much a mystery to you as they are to me, and they're here for you to utilize whenever you need some nourishment. So trust if you clicked on this video that this is the reading that you need to hear today. So I'm going to set the intention, like I always do, to give you the best messages that you need to hear today. And let's dive in. I have a new tarot set I'm very excited about. It's every little thing you do is magic, and I already have my hair in it because that stuff gets everywhere. So let's dive in here. What are we going to talk about today? Let's find out. Just going to do a pre-shuffle so the energies are clear. And let's take a look. What are we talking about with this group today? What are we talking about? Let's get some tarot messages, some details. What are we dealing with today? Seven of Pentacles. This is the first card out. The Seven of Pentacles is about watering your garden, working on something, having patience with what you're creating. Let's see what else comes with that. We have the Four of Swords. I think you've had a lot of patience with something. Let's see here. What else? I have the Wheel of Fortune, followed by Justice. Okay. Two major arcanas here. Nice. Okay. There has been something that you have been in a lot of patience with, and I definitely feel like it could be some kind of dark night of the soul that you went through. And because I say that because I have the Tower at the top of the deck, and it's reminding me of you went through something and you're cultivating yourself back to a new normal for you. I feel like you've been in this process for a while, or most of this group has. Spent a lot of time in your own lane, or specifically healing from whatever this was in the past where there was a tower moment for you. I have Justice that came out with the Wheel of Fortune, and I'm just seeing it as you're gonna get your justice in whatever happened, but it's not your justice really. It is that person's justice or the situation, something like that. It's their karma they will get, and it's same with like your karma you're gonna get because of the work that you've been doing, the patience that you've had with yourself. It's kind of like you gotten used to this lull, this kind of just, I don't know if it's like calm or peace, or it is this new vibration of healing. You've gotten used to that. You've gotten used to your own energy. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this is going to serve you very well moving forward. You are going to have that groundedness that not everyone possesses, and it's going to be because of what you decided to do with past hurts, past crumbling downs of relationships, let's say. Yeah, I just feel like you took your time to heal, or are taking your time to heal. There's something like that here. So let me ask for more advice for you, or anything we need to look further into. I have the Champion of Swords, and I have the Oracle of Swords. Okay, so this would be the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. That tells me about a graduation that you have been in. Excuse me, my hair. I'm gonna get this right. This has been a graduation that you've been in. With the Knight of Swords, it was a lot of like I don't, it's like thinking and pushing the blame and getting angry and like blaming things outside of you. And it's still like immature energy. And as you're recognizing, let's say, past hurts, let's say someone wronged you, um, or someone even like cheated on you or something, there is a chapter you went through of very much pointing the blame at them, which if they did the thing, that's their journey. It is their fault. But that's where you came from. You were in that energy of kind of like, I don't care. I'm going to push the blame and I'm going to keep moving. But with the Oracle of Swords coming out with it, it's saying you graduated into this mindset. Really, it's a mindset of not needing to explain yourself because you've come to your own conclusions now. You've done enough healing where you're at the point where you can see things clearer and see yourself clearer, see them clearer, see the situation. And you're able to just sit with what you know and be content with what you know and not need to validate yourself or really anything. It's kind of before with the knights, it was like, I hope they get their karma, or like, I hope all these bad things happen to them. Like, it's just like valid, but also it was coming from a space of unhealed anger and unhealed emotions. I think you have sat with yourself long enough, and there's definitely been enough garden nurturing of your own inner garden to sit in the place of, okay, I have looked through everything, and truth is, I don't know everything, but I've made enough aware to myself to not need to fight any longer, not need to fight for my own point of view to prove I'm right. And stuff like that. So you're sitting in a good spot mentally, I feel. Because of the work that you've done, I do feel like this group has done a lot of work. Interesting. I have the Chariot at the top of the deck. And this is a really interesting Chariot card because there's two horses coming out of the same legs, let's say. And it reminds me of like breaking free of your old self. The Chariot is the card of a new beginning, and I feel like it's done a lot of work, and there's still some left for you to fully transmute and molt your old self. Like, yeah, it's a horse, but you truly are like the snake or the butterfly who's like transitioning from who they used to be into a new self. So leaving that old skin behind and really stepping into something new in your life. That's what I feel initially here. I think that's just confirmation for you about where you've been, what's been going on, a bit energetically. Let me ask for further advice for you in the realm that you're in right now, this chapter. What is the best advice for this group? I have the Star. Ooh, and the Two of Wands. Ooh, wow, I love this combo because it's like, you can do whatever you want. Like, you literally are the Star energy. You have uniqueness. You're a very unique individual. It's like those that can run their own pack. They don't need to be part of the pack. It's the lone wolf type. But it's not lonely. It's very vibrant. It's like this connection to you and the stars. Like, I feel like you've just gotten in deeper touch with who you are going through this chapter of having to look at yourself. And then with the Two of Wands is a very beautiful card to be honest, like when I think of the Two of Wands, it's like long distance travel, worldly travel. It's a card of all possibilities. So I don't know if you have traveled since whatever this was, or you've thought about it, or you're even just expanding your research on things, or there's so many things that you could be doing. But the overall message is you're wanting to explore out of your initial environment, like the things that you've got that are comfortable and are your, comfort zone. Let's say around what you grew up around, you're wanting to know or learn something different, something that stretches you. And I do think that that is in your thought process, or maybe you're already creating this magic. So that's some advice for you. Something to focus on is to create worldly interests. It doesn't even have to be leaving or traveling. It can just be research, or learning a language or something like that. You're wanting to express yourself differently in those matters. I have the Two of Pentacles. Oh, this is a cute one. I like that. Yeah, and the Five of Swords at the top of the deck. I just feel like you're not about the drama anymore. Like you're really finding the peace within you. And that's that feeling I was tapping into earlier. There's like this sense of peace or calm that you've cultivated for yourself in your life. And you're just not wanting or willing to go back to environments where there is drama. Or if you do find yourself there, you're not there for long. And you're definitely not engaging in the type of things that you used to engage in. And in fact, I think this is a real lens into how whether it was like an ex-partner or this was an ex-job, it was something about how wrapped up in their own chaos they've been about. Yeah, it's something like that. It's you're not playing their games anymore. I think before you were really trying to like maneuver and try to understand like all these different points of view, but it's kind of like, listen, if their intentions are not for peace and harmony and balance and understanding at the end of the day, I'm not really interested to hear what's going on. Because those are your values now, and those are really the energy you're sitting in and embodying, and that's what you're going to get back. You're going to find, if you haven't already been finding, people, opportunities, things coming your way that align much more with you because you're more harmonized and peaceful. And so what we put out is what we attract. And I think you are getting opportunities perhaps to travel, perhaps to go off, venture off, do your own thing. There's something very strong like that here for you. Let me ask if this group needs to hear anything else from the tarot before we move on to oracle cards. I have the Elder of Cups. Nice. So this would be the King of Cups. So I feel like your goal is emotional mastery. It's also an indication to say like how far you've come looking at your own emotions and letting go and mastering your own emotions. But there's still, I just see you with this goal of becoming like the most embodied emotionally that you can, so that other people, situations, things that happen to you in your life, they don't distress you or they don't phase you, or you don't meet them at their level and therefore go into lower vibrating emotions. You're wanting to know your emotional depth and height so that you can find that middle ground and really be the master of that middle ground for you. That's what I see. It's just an acknowledgement of how far you come and really an acknowledgement of where you're going yet. Because you're going to naturally keep mastering and excelling when it comes to your emotional well-being, and you've realized through whatever situation this was how important that is for you to cultivate peace within you and around you, and that's what you're going to keep doing. I don't see you stopping that anytime soon. So that is it. And I do have the Two of Pentacles at the top of the deck, and this is really cool. The heart in the middle, and then we have I think that's Earth and space on the other side. So it's the light and the dark, and you've had to look at both, and you're finding that middle ground where the heart sits, where your heart can sit on default. that vibration you're sitting on default is like you're connected to both the depths and the heights of you. You can sure as heck play like in between there, but I think what you like to do is cultivate that peaceful, calm environment for yourself. That I think you have really been mastering. So that I think is good for the tarot. I would like to move on next. Let's take a look at the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. Let's see what messages are here for you. What does this group need to hear most today? What symbol is going to help them out? Let's take a look. Thank you. Full moon, number 29. Nice. Maybe you're feeling energies of the full moon. I'm curious to see what it says here about that. Full moon. A ceremony, accumulation, or completion of a cycle in time. There is magic here. The full moon has the power to magnify your dreams. It can also take away anything not in alignment with them. Be open to the magic and the wonders of all things. Meditate or perform a ritual on the full moon to draw more of her power, feminine, receptive energy into your life, projects, and rituals. The full moon is a powerful time for harvesting, creating magic, and worshiping the divine feminine, a beautiful and unique part of our solar system. The moon affects the tides of the ocean, and it was worshipped by many ancient cultures. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, so you could be feeling the acknowledgement how far you've come. Also, you could be feeling pressure to release what is still kind of around your vibration that doesn't really serve or is outdated or something like that too. I always love the idea of doing some kind of little ritual or little magic ceremony for yourself. You can look up like how to do them. I'm sure there's lots of info online, but honestly, one of my favorite things to do is just listen to my intuition to tell me how I can honor the energy, how I can do what I'm wanting to do, whether that is let go of something or simply just to go and honor something like the woods or the water or something like that. I feel like that's going to make sense for everyone on an individual level because that is personal. But yeah, a little reminder to check in with yourself and see if there's anything you would like to either honor or let go of. Everything you do is powerful when you do it with intention. So that's good for that deck. Let's move on. I would like to pull from I Create My Reality. I think I use this deck every time, just about, because I love it so much. There's always a good message in here. Okay, it was ready to come out too. I listen to my intuition. I'm just talking about that. It says, I intuitively know the right thing to do. Intuition is the inner wisdom everyone possesses. Listen to it. You must stay calm inside, even in situations that make you want to react strongly. Your intuition will always tell you what to do to make a situation better. It happens like a blink. You don't overthink it. You just know. Stay calm. Trust your intuition. You will recognize the right path to take by the peace that it brings you. So interesting and right on with like the peace that you have been cultivating, and not to overthink it. I'm sure you've practiced with your intuition and you just know, like, it just tells you the information. You just got to be good at listening and honoring, and it's a relationship that you build just like anything. So I feel like I don't even have to go into that more because I feel like that's very self-explanatory. Um, but the both calm and peace are in this message, in this card, and I feel like I said those already because again, that is what you're cultivating. So I feel like it's even a heightened sense of intuition that you're creating because you truly are listening to it more and giving it the right environment to speak with you, which is that calm self. Because then the message is coming clear. As soon as it's like feeling emotionally a little like a roller coaster, that's when it's real harder to listen to what it's trying to tell you. So that's it. That's it. And also, well, she could just be chilling, but she's looking a little ritualistic as well. Like, just doing something fun. It doesn't have to have a set like rule or a step-by-step system. It's like play. It's literally play. What do you want to create with your own little ritual? It's like making like a mud potion or something. Um, well, we used to do that as kids, but it's basically the same thing. It's an energetic bath that you create. So have fun with that. Have fun. Nice. Okay, I would like to move on now. Let's pull a few angel numbers. An angel number oracle. Let's take a look at this. What's the best message for this group? I have 510 with rebellion. Interesting. That's been a little different from our energies. Why do we have rebellion out? And then I have support with 333, and they're both like on the same color scheme. It's the orangey yellow, so definitely could be sacral and solar plexus chakras that are more heightened for you right now. Support rebellion. Interesting. I just want to look up the rebellion card because I am curious if it has any more knowledge or wisdom for you. 510. When you live authentically, fully embracing all your lovely eccentrics, sorry if I'm not saying that right, you inspire others to do the same. Added bonus, living in your truth attracts luck and positivity. Who doesn't want more of that? The theme here is personal freedom. Live according to your beliefs and allow others to do the same courtesy. Don't be surprised when you notice a happier, healthier you emerge. Okay. So the rebelliousness is about letting go of any sort of conditioning that is still with you about how you need to live your life. That's something I think you are truly letting go of because you are in so much more support of yourself and who you are now in your life that your advice really is to just let go of anything that you feel is no longer a part of your vibration, something you adopted once and still go to for comfort, but it's just not necessary any longer, doesn't bring you that comfort. The affirmation is, I no longer allow other energy to change mine. That's powerful, and that we talked about that earlier too. Not allowing whatever is going around to bother your inner lake of calm, like your inner peace. Things aren't going to do that as much anymore, but I really think that is a energy that you are mastering. And with the 3-3, with the support card, it's like you're mastering all parts of yourself. It's the masculine energy, it's the feminine energy, and then it's the baby that they both have. It's like that. It is the It's the pyramid, it's the triangle, it's the proton, neutron, electron, it's everything that makes it whole. It's not even, because it's not duality really, it's duality and then the middle point of the two. It's black, white, and gray. And that's what you're doing. You're mastering all of those energies so that you can align them the way that you like, and so that not just anyone can come in and shake it up. You know, that's what I see and that's what I feel this deck is trying to tell you. The rebelliousness of letting go of really what belief systems no longer serve you. One's about you not being powerful. Ones where other people are telling you how to live your life. You're not doing that. That's not your path any longer. You're choosing the path of freedom through radical self-responsibility and radical self-honesty. Okay, I want to pull lastly from the Moonology deck. Let's see if, because we had the full moon card too, that's fun. So let's see what messages the moon in particular has for this group. What is the final message for this group today? Okay, meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. I also have your hard work is paying off with a new moon in Capricorn at the bottom. So we had full moon energy out. We have 2 new moon energies out. So there is a lot that you are processing, a lot that you have processed already. But there is more that you're doing. And I've been saying that since the beginning. You're in this process of releasing what no longer serves. You've done a lot of that you're going to continue to do that for a bit. And with Capricorn and Pisces, I mean, we're looking at a dreamy way to make your dreams come to a practical reality. So I feel like your job right now is to keep dreaming, and dreaming in ways that are where you're bringing it to life. For example, you have, let's say you are interested in creating some kind of dream career of yours. A powerful thing you could do is to make a ritual from that. So you have a ritual, and I'm just making one up at the top of my head, but like where you meditate and visualize how it looks, and then you get into the feelings of it, and then you ask for guidance to let go of anything that keeps you from this dream, anything that isn't serving you along this path to this dream. And then you burn something, for example, an offering. Sometimes I'll literally clip off just a little bit of hair and give that, because hair is very powerful. You don't have to go to that extent, but something to give, to make your life more of a ritual and more meaning. And like those things are fun, and they tap you in more to the energy and the power around you. You make a very bold energetic ripple when you do like ritualistic things like this. But either way, it would be, even if you're just visualizing your dream and writing it down on a piece of paper, do that. I know, I'll share quick, I wrote down when I was about like 17 years old, 17, 18, I was wanting to, in 10 years time, to live near a beach. I grew up so far near any kind of beach, like very much inland, and I wanted to live by a beach. And I forgot that I had wrote that. And 10 years later, exactly 10 years later, I found this journal entry, and I was a month away from moving to Mexico, where I would be 5-minute walk from the beach. And I was just like blown away because I forgot about that. I forgot I wrote that. And all this time later, the magic occurred. Like, and I'm sure you have your own stories about the magic in your life coming into fruition after some time. We're powerful. We are very powerful. Our words are powerful. Our actions are powerful. So take responsibility for all of that and have fun in that too. Like knowing that is powerful and fun. And enjoy creating your dreams, even if they aren't, even if you're not directly moving towards them right now. Perhaps you are. Either wherever you're at, it's saying like, give some manifestation power to your dreams. That's what it's saying. So, that is your message today, guys. I hope it brought you some nourishment. I hope you enjoyed. Again, come back anytime that you need some more nourishment. Simply pick a mystery reading based on your intuition. That's how they work. That's the magic sauce. And I hope you guys have a great day wherever you're at. And we'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye, guys.